Hello everyone, this is Blue Zone Comms, and we are doing Crash Bandicoot 1 on the Sane Trilogy, and not gonna lie, I was pissed. Don't fucking say that. I endured so much pain during the recording of this game because I died so many times.
Evil! Evil! Evil!
Yeah, they really are a piece of shit company.
Oh my god. We'll get more into that throughout this playthrough and through Spyro.
Like, I don't even know if I want to buy CTR now. Like,
Okay, so you see... Well, before we go
I love
the
PlayStation polygon for this.
I wish this was an alternate costume in the game.
Same! You would think
I'm
they would have
surprised
done
it
that.
isn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they have the model.
Yeah.
That's the model right there.
And the Spyro Reignited Trilogy has a classic Spyro model.
Wait, it does?
Yes.
Ah, that's awesome.
So, Vicarious Visions did the Crash Trilogy, and Toys for Bob did the Spyro Trilogy.
Yes.
And it seems that
Toys
both those
for
studios...
Bob.
It seems that both those studios were abused by Activision. Shocker.
Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions both worked on Skylanders.
Ah.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, everyone has told me Skylanders isn't a bad game. It's perfectly fine. It's just that they wish that they didn't use Spyro as the marketing tool.
Oh, yeah. Because he got dropped after that for, like, drop of a hat.
And not to mention, the design for Spyro was just a red dragon, but then they decided, let's make him purple and say that's Spyro.
Hey, purple's a cool color. Purple's the color of royalty in some places.
Yeah, but that wasn't supposed to be. We'll save it for the Spyro commentary. This is Crash 1.
Yeah, we're witnessing here of an evil scientist that's, what do you want to call it? Splicing or whatever fucking animals and turning them into anthros.
This is his Evolval Ray.
Or Evolval Ray, which is pretty creative, I will say that. And, behold, he accidentally creates Crash.
He didn't really...
Crash was already a thing, but he wanted to turn him into a gem.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like a normal Bandicoot and then he got turned into that.
And this changes, too, from the original, because you're seeing Tawna fight off some of the guards. She's not just being captive.
Didn't F.
Huh. Interesting.
That's me
So,
after I drink.
how did you guys get introduced to the Crash series?
Terrence, you want to go first?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't really play Crash a lot growing up.
Why didn't you jump on the boxes?
Because I don't feel like it, that's why.
Anyway, unfortunately, I didn't really get experience to Crash a lot. I never had a PlayStation 1, and the only people who did were my cousins and my family friend, who, Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay, so I'm not, let's just get this out of the way. Here's the thing. The jump for this game is really off.
And the hitbox. The hitbox is fucking awful.
It's the hitbox.
Yes.
So you can't be pissed at me because, you know, this shit's awful.
Vicarious Visions has gone on record saying that they deliberately changed the hitbox for this game.
I don't know why.
Fuck them. Fuck them for doing that. They could have patched that or update that. I'm not even making a joke, by the way. They could have literally fixed it.
No, the game's already been out for like 2 years, so that's probably not going to be.
Like, the fact that it's more difficult than the original, because of those factors, just... Ugh. Also, to clarify, I, tried to kind of get all the boxes, but then I just kind of gave up because I just didn't want to do it.
I don't blame you.
Otherwise, it's going to cause me more frustration.
But it's the LP law. If you're doing a Crash Bandicoot LP, you have to do one.
I like to keep my hair, thank you very much. Because the last thing I want to do is pull it out.
I mean, I actively try to 100% Crash too. That's not that hard.
Anyway, continue your story, Terrence. Sorry.
Basically, the only means of classic PlayStation 1 games that I had were my cousins and family friend. And my family friend I didn't really see that much. And the PlayStation games my cousin had were, if they weren't Dragon Ball or sports related, it was like very minuscule. So, I think a family friend had Crash 2, and I think a friend of mine had Crash 2. But basically, the only classic Crash game I ever played was 2. So, I never really played once he went third party. I never really played any of his games there. But I knew who he was, obviously. But I honestly didn't really get the full Crash experience until I played this trilogy. And I gotta say, you know, the first Crash game is not even the Insane Trilogy can kind of save it from its archaic design. But Crash 2 and 3 are great games. I love them. And I love Crash. And I think I can safely consider him my spirit animal.
Well, as for me, I somewhat similar to yours. When I got my PlayStation 1 for the first time, the game that came with it, it was given to me by an uncle. I had Crash 2 in it, and I was introduced to that, and played it, and beat it, of course. And then got Crash 3, and then I played Crash 1 later on, and that was pretty much it. And then I got the Insane Trilogy. And all I can say is, because Crash 2 was my first Crash game, I insanely missed the long jump dash thing that was introduced in Crash 2.
Yes.
Insane.
Because God, if that would have saved me at least for these levels so much time.
Yeah, I kind of wish they gave you the ability to jump dash. I don't know why. Just let me jump dash.
You think it's because it would have just broken the levels though?
Yeah, but fuck it. If it's like an after-game experience, then let me get that experience.
Yeah, at least with the shitty hitbox and jumps, I mean, they should kind of come with it. Doesn't make sense for it. Also, the level that we're doing now is a bonus level. You get 3 like tokens of what's her name again?
Tawna,
whatever.
All right,
you got 3 of them in each.
I actually have something I want to bring up. I might as well just bring it up here because I'll probably forget. So in this game, you have to save your girlfriend Tawna because that's every platforming video game thing. But then, due to people, most likely parents, complaining about her being very sexual, they dropped her. And the in-lore explanation was that she left Crash for Pinstripe. But
so,
I believe
apparently,
I think I know where you're getting with this, Deji. Because I think in Nitro Fuel, CTR, I think they have stated that she isn't dating Pinstripe, or she dumped him or something.
Oh no, I was gonna say that apparently, like, the reason why they got rid of Tawna wasn't because of parents; it was actually like the executives that didn't like her. That's what I heard. Like this, what they use parents as a scapegoat.
Wait a minute, back the fuck up. It says hold B to bounce higher.
He's playing on the Switch.
You fucking Neanderthal.
What's the fucking difference between the PS4 and Xbox One?
It's Crash.
There's no fucking difference. Not even frame rate, nothing.
Actually,
oh no,
there is.
there is.
What? What's the difference?
The frame rate.
What's the difference?
The
I've been told that it's the same, but they're all both 30 FPS.
Not the frame rate, it's just like the background that you can tell that things aren't as crisp.
Yeah, it's not the frame rate, I'm being stupid. It's
well, I don't give a shit. If it plays well and it looks decent, that's all that matters.
Even though you have a PS4.
Yeah, I just...
No,
I don't care about that either, but it's Crash.
So.
It's Crash.
Whatever. Who fucking cares? I can play it on it. I grew up with the fucking Game Boy Advance games.
Ugh.
Which, if I care... Wait, the Game Boy Advance games were good, though.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I also grew up with Crash with the Game Boy Advance games, so that's what I'm saying. It's
not the Spyro.
Crash has history with Nintendo.
Yeah, he said Crash, not Spyro. Here, huge difference.
Are you drunk?
I don't think I've ever played any of the Crash Game Boy Advance games.
So let me get into how I got introduced to Spyro. Before I was obsessed with Nintendo, I was actually more of a Sony kid growing up in my early years. His father got my dad Crash Bandicoot free, and I just picked up on it. I was like, I really liked it. I never got anything past Dingo Dial until 8th grade, because it was like, oh, I rarely did play it, but I always did love the main theme. So yeah, that's how I got into Crash Bandicoot. Didn't play most of the games, just played free and one of the GBA games. And Nitro Kart on the Xbox. Because my cousin in England had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So one more thing that I just wanted to get to, because now in Nitro Fuel they brought Tawna back. So, do you think like Vicarious Visions, Activision, whoever's planning it, do you think they're trying to bring Tawna back, like, as maybe at least some sort of interest towards Crash?
Maybe.
I'd be okay with it. I mean, I have nothing against Tawna.
No, I don't really care either. I mean, I like
I
Coco.
just want
Coco's
a new
cool.
Crash game instead of having another remake. Because I see a
Yes.
lot of people... Okay, how about this? Let's have a new Crash game first, then we can talk about the Twinsanity remake.
Yeah, I would just like a new Crash game that is new and is also new. I mean, they have everything. They have all the assets. This game sold
Yeah.
like fucking hotcakes.
Yeah, it sold 10 million copies worldwide.
Like, this game cannot be a one and done.
Of course it's not, because...
No,
because
it isn't.
we'll dive more into this later, but because of how well it did, it encouraged Activision to make the Spyro Reignited trilogy and Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, and knowing Activision, they will not waste any second.
Although
making
both
money.
the later two games unfortunately have their share of problems, as we'll get on when we do Spyro.
Honestly, I would say the
It
Trilogy.
just feels like the fact that the Insane Trilogy wasn't screwed up in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
It feels like the end result of this game was good by accident.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I think the only issue the Insane Trilogy has is the pill issue. The pill hitbox. Because
Well, that's more of a... Yeah, but I'm talking about actually screwed up behind the scenes or adding microtransactions.
Yes. No, oh fuck! Well, that abruptly ended. Jesus.
Yeah. Right. Hey, you should know that my time limits are short and sweet, but we'll see you guys on the next part.
See ya.